how concerning is it that Jorge Martin has yet injured himself again? And is his 2025 season really over at this point? Or should he just prioritize getting healthy?
He needs to prioritize getting healthy. That's the number one thing. You do not want to do the same mistake we saw Mark Marquez do back in 2020. Try to rush it, get back, and then next you know, one injury, another injury. Just this is MotoGP. The nature of motorcycle racing is when you have a testing accident or a crash in qualifying practice session, it's going to hurt a lot because you don't have the kind of protection mechanisms like you do in a vehicle with four wheels, a roll cage, safety belts. You don't have that MotoGP. The only thing they have is really that airbag in the very back. But this hurted watching Jorge Martin getting that crash and just injuring himself. I get it. This is not ideal for Aprilia. They thought they would have championship contender their first year, going for wins because Jorge Martin has really shown what he could do. He has the pace. This is just to the point, Kobe, where I feel like you just got to say this is not going to be our year. We're not going to be able to defend the championship. Even if Jorge comes back and just consistent, I'm sorry. Mark Marquez has really, he could have won every race had he not crashed out in the lead of Coda. Just prioritize getting healthy and maybe putting together good enough effort so that 2026 you could be stronger than ever.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, well, as we've been talking about on Grid tonight, following this whole Jorge Martin story since he got hurt in preseason testing, I've been saying that, I know you want to get laps on the Aprilia, get up to speed with your new team, but at the same time, like the discussion we're having right now, I feel like we're talking about Mark Marquez all over again, feeling a lot of deja vu. It seemed like whenever Mark Marquez would try to come back, from an injury too soon. He just kept getting injured and kept getting injured until, it was just an endless cycle. And then he finally got 100% healthy. And look where he's at right now. I feel like Jorge Martin should follow the Mark Marquez. Well, I mean, he's already been following it too much, as it seems. I mean, what I'm trying to say is I feel like Jorge Martin, honestly, at this point, we know where the Aprilia stacks up right now. And, it's not where he was last season, to put it nicely there. And so I think that he should probably just wait until you are 100% healthy, to come back because his season is honestly over. There's not really much that he can gain right now championship wise. He's not going to win the championship because the Ducatis are so far ahead. And it was a really scary sight to see Jorge Martin go down like that because I said that in this situation he needs to not have another crash that's going to injure him. And look what's happened. The weekend he comes back, ends up getting injured from the crash,